Welcome to BK Academy of Chess. This position comes from a game played in 1895 and was considered to be a draw. It's known as the Saavedra Position, named after the person that found the winning solution, a Spanish priest, whom at that time was unknown in the world of chess. So how should white play for the win? The winning move is c7. Notice how the rook cannot get in front or behind the pawn. However, black does have a possible tactic. Pause the video and see if you can find it. Black can try to skewer white. A skewer is an attack on two pieces on the same line. So black can check the king with rook d6, hoping that white will place its king on the same rank or file as its pawn. With that in mind, how should white play? A very common mistake is to play king b7, placing its king on the same rank and allowing black to play rook d7, pinning the pawn and taking it on next move. Another mistake is trying to protect the pawn's back with king c5, placing the king on the same file and allowing black to play rook d1, and if it promotes, black has an X-ray attack on the queen. The correct move is king b5, moving the king away from the pawn may look strange. But the pawn only needs one move to promote, so the rook does not have time to attack it from the side, and it cannot get in front or behind the pawn. With king b5, the king still has the pawn's back protected without being skewered. So what should black do? The only thing it can do to stop the promotion is to check the king with rook d5, and as you can see, the rook is holding this position, with continual checks. But this is not why this position was considered to be a draw. So how can white stop the checks? With the following king and rook do-si-do dance: king b4, rook d4, king b3, rook d3, bringing the rook to the edge of the board so that the rook will have no room to attack from the back. Now the king can swing over onto the same file with king c2, however, black is not finished yet. This was considered to be a draw because black still has one more trick up its sleeve. See if you can find the move. Pause the video and give it some thought. Black can play rook d4. Now the pawn can easily promote to a queen. However, in this position, what move forces white to stalemate black? With the move rook c4, white is forced to play queen takes c4, stalemating black. However, Saavedra found the winning move for white. After rook d4, white can promote to a rook. Now, with both sides having equal material, white can still win the game with rook a8. Right? Not if black plays rook a4. So how does white win? If white cannot checkmate on the a file, why not checkmate black on the first rank? But how? By attacking the rook with king b3, white turns the tables and traps the king on the first rank, and wins by either capturing the rook or mating black with rook c1. Right? Right. Black has no more tricks. This game is over. Thanks for tuning into BK Academy of Chess, where together we build, and over the board we even the score.